Here's your script-style note for a YouTube video on why the new generation Nissan Patrol 2026 generation, Y63, could be seen as better than the next Land Cruiser, focusing on reviews, specs, and features, about 1,600 words, without headings or quotes. It includes a friendly channel introduction for Car Crazed Dynasty and a call to subscribe at the end. Hey car lovers, welcome back to Car Crazed Dynasty, your go-to destination for everything on premium SUVs, luxury launches and automotive innovation. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating comparison between what could be the game changer in the full-size luxury SUV segment, the next generation Nissan Patrol, often being compared to the upcoming Land Cruiser. In fact, when looking at what the 2026 Patrol brings to the table, it's shaping up to outshine the Prius Land Cruiser in several key aspects that matter to buyers: performance, interior tech, safety and comfort, and of course that unmistakable on-road presence. Let's unpack what makes the Patrol so compelling. Starting with performance, the Patrol's shift from a V8 to that new twin-turbo V6 is no step down in power, it's actually a leap forward. The 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged engine delivers around 425 horsepower and 700 Nm of torque. That's about 7% more power and 25% more torque than the outgoing V8, and at the same time achieving roughly 24% better fuel efficiency paired to a refined 9-speed automatic transmission. This gives the Patrol smoother, more responsive acceleration and improved thermal efficiency. There's also a naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 option producing over 300 horsepower if enthusiasts want a simpler powertrain. Off-road ready but luxurious too, the Patrol comes standard with adaptive air suspension integrated with electronic dampers, providing adjustable ride height, comfort on pavement and capability off-road, packed with 6 drive modes: standard, sand, rock, mud, economy and sport, plus a new 4WD transfer mode interlock system that simplifies switching between terrain settings. Dimensionally, the Patrol is bigger than the Land Cruiser 300. Its length is over 5.2 meters with around 2 meters. Ground clearance at 253 mm gives it an edge over the 235 mm of the Land Cruiser, and the wheelbase is notably longer as well. That translates to more boot space, nearly triple the Land Cruiser's cargo volume, significantly more versatility especially for families and long trips. Step inside and the Patrol cabin feels like a first-class lounge. It features a striking 28.6-inch horizontal monolith display composed of twin 14.3-inch screens combining instrument cluster and infotainment functions seamlessly. Rear occupants aren't left out with optional dual 12.8-inch screens, ideal for streaming or gaming. Interior materials are ultra-premium quilted leather inspired by Japanese Kumiko woodcraft. Seats offer massage 8-way adjustments, NASA-inspired spinal support, ambient lighting spanning 64 colors, customizable atmosphere clips, audio with 12 speakers and dynamic surround functionality, and even biometric cooling that senses passenger body temperature and adjusts airflow accordingly. A segment-first innovation, there's also a panoramic roof, easy flex seats for third-row access and power folding third row for convenience. Cargo capacity is up to 30% more than the prior generation. Acoustic enhancements like damping glass reduce cabin noise, making it a serene travel companion. In the safety and connectivity department, the Patrol continues to advance with Nissan Connect 2.0 featuring Google built-in access to real-time maps, assistant voice control. You get ProPilot semi-autonomous tech, adaptive cruise lane keeping, plus a panoramic view system with ultra-wide and invisible hood views, a 3D around view monitor, smart rear mirrors and comprehensive emergency braking and pedestrian detection systems. Compared to the Land Cruiser, the Patrol adds surround view camera, blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alerts as standard, where the Land Cruiser may not, although the Land Cruiser holds a 5-star ANCAP rating while the new Patrol is yet untested. Let's talk driving feel. Based on early international first drives, the Y63 performs smoother with more accessible torque. Low down compared to the old V8 takes body control to a new level, and the cabin refinement is noticeably better than the Land Cruiser 300 series. However, the Y63 is heavy, big and still thirstier than smaller SUVs and lacks a diesel or hybrid option. Fuel savings over the V8 exist but may not be dramatic, and the 97-liter tank limits range based on reviews, but for buyers who value modern luxury, versatile capability and the most advanced technology on board, these are small trade-offs. On the performance gearheads, there's even the Patrol Nismo Special Edition released in mid-2025 featuring sport-tuned suspension, steering, recalibrated 9-speed gearbox and a higher output version of the twin-turbo V6 producing about 369 kilowatts while retaining the 700 Nm torque figure. It comes with styling enhancements: forged light alloy wheels, aerodynamic body kit, exclusive color options and a more aggressive exhaust sound with sound enhancement tech inside. Ground clearance is lower but the overall street performance is superior if you prefer sport-oriented driving over hardcore off-roading. So to sum up, while the Land Cruiser legacy is strong and its off-road credentials proven, the next generation Nissan Patrol offers more power, more modern cabin tech, larger interior comfort, richer connectivity and safety tech, and even specialized high-performance variants in Nismo. If your priorities include luxury, spaciousness, ride refinement, and in-car tech cutting-edge driving assistance, the Patrol is shaping up to be the better choice. That was our deep dive on why the 2026 Nissan Patrol could outshine the upcoming Land Cruiser in many ways. If you enjoyed this deep comparison and want more detailed breakdowns of SUV tech, off-road versus on-road performance, or luxury cabin innovations, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to crazedyansty, where we push past the specs into the driving experience and bring the future to your garage. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the highway. Remember, style note for a YouTube video on why the new generation Nissan Patrol 2026 generation Y63 could be seen as better than the next Land Cruiser, focusing on reviews, specs, and features, about 1600 words, without heading.